Hi everyone, this is Bill Murphy with CIO TV. I want to welcome everybody to this video I put together on bourbon. And have you ever had a good bourbon, a good wine, a great cigar? Well, I took a tour of this bourbon distillery on the way back from my race in Kentucky, and I thought it was fascinating because you can tell when you walk into a store or a coffee shop. We have a coffee shop in here in Annapolis that won the Small Business of the Year award in Anne Arundel County, and you can just you just know when you walk in there's a certain verve, a certain spirit about the store. You can feel a palpable energy, a passion that the proprietor has had a vision for, manifested the idea, and has people who are magnetized to that vision, that mission. And as I toured this facility, a third generation gentleman took us on a tour of the warehouses, the manufacturing facilities, and it was quite fascinating. And so bourbon for me is sort of embodies sort of the spirit that the CIO ought to have these days. No pun intended with spirit, but what embodies the spirit that you bring to your leadership style, to the way you manage your employees, to the way you work with your peers. And do you come from a place of clarity where your vision, the spirit comes through, or this spirit shines through you, and essentially your ethic and your ethos is felt? And have you taken time to really look at that? Have you taken time to step back and really see, is this me? Is this the person that I want to come through to my employees and to my peers, with both the service, with the way I do things, the how I do things, and the way one leads? And so, with that being said, this is a really fun tour. Take a look at the video and the comments I put together about the quality of this particular shop, the Buffalo Trace Distillery, that is located in Kentucky, and was where I stopped on my journey back east. Thanks very much, everybody.
It's beautiful. This is the Buffalo Trace Tower. It's amazing. And there's all these caskets here rolling. Look at this. It's coming off like a conveyor. Amazing. This is so cool. Look forward to the tour. I'm kind of limping. The camera's bouncing all over the place because my Achilles is killing me from the race. Very cool. Here they go. Look. They're all rolling out.
This is a multi-gold medal winning 5-star rated bourbon.
Yellow brick back there.
It's the single bar bourbon which originated here in 1984. The deal was Elmer T. Lee was the master distiller who came up with this idea. Elmer is of Scottish descent, so he modeled single bar bourbons after single malt scotches. It has something in common with a landmark water tower. As you're traveling the interstate, and you go down between Georgia and South Carolina, you'll see a big beach water tower. That big beach water tower. And they're gone before the stores.
I mean, like the barrels themselves. No, those don't go.
Barrels of bourbon on shelves in stores. The family is challenging the basic concept of making bourbon. Who says bourbon has to be in a 53-gallon barrel? Nobody. Does bourbon age faster in a big barrel or a little barrel? Does it taste the same? Does the source of the whole...
This is the bottling hall for the distillery. Lining the horse up with the seam in the bottle. Okay.
Yeah. Ergonomically, whenever you pick up a bottle of Blanton's, you always open it the same way.
Sorry for taking a picture of it.
With the side of the horse and the leather on. The date, bourbon is not like wine. Wine continues to age in a bottle. Bourbon does not. So once the bourbon leaves the barrel, the aging process is over. But I will show you what's going on in this bottle that causes people to think that their bourbon is continuing to age. Okay, it's really kind of interesting. I'm going to tell you the date it left the barrel. I will tell you what warehouse it's set in, because each warehouse.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Good stuff. These have already been purchased. Put in the very cool. Hi, how are you? Fine, how are you? Good, good. This place is so cool. This place is awesome.
What happened to the bottle? I got it. The bottle's gone and the other's smiling. I don't know. I think it's working.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Let me get this back.
Taking a little sniff test here. Oh, wow.
But the difference is, what I want you to do is I want you to fill pipe. Fill up over here. Okay? So here's the deal. The colder that I make my bourbon, the softer and smoother it will sit on my palate. Yeah, see how the wax can go on it? There you go. Exactly. Wow. The apron will catch it, and then we'll pull it off and finish the bottom.
Oh, then the label's gone.
Then we put it.
That's so cool.
These are going to Australia.
Oh, these are going to Australia? Oh, look at that, the whole way down.
Thermometer in a barrel on every floor, okay? And we have a humidistat in each warehouse. So what we have done is we've mapped all these old warehouses to learn about temperature changes, effects of humidity. The Scottish and Irish, when Hannah built this, she understood the rotation of the earth, okay, and the effects of humidity. Notice how it feels right here? I'm going to show you this. We don't usually do this. Come here, walk with me. Watch your head on this pipe down here. Notice how it feels here, and watch. Watch this pipe. Come down this way. Swing around the corner. So the sun sweeps these barrels. It never sits directly on the barrels any time during the day. The only time the sun sits directly on the barrels is on the front side of this building, and that is the west side. So those barrels age faster and will taste different than the ones sitting back over in this area, which is different from the ones on that side over there, which is the north side, because the sun never shines directly on that side of the building. Isn't that all you have to remember? Wheat is sweet. There are two wheated bourbons that come from this distillery, and that's W.O. Weller and Pappy Van Winkle. So you're over in the area where wheated bourbons are sitting.
Hello everybody, thank you very much for listening to CIO TV through CIO Executive Series. If you have any other questions for myself or anybody on my team, please reach me at billm@redzonetech.net, billm@redzonetech.net. Look forward to catching up with everybody very soon. Thank you.